huge fan of the podcast. Shelby Mc Donnell has a contribution. She writes, "My stupid phone gives me a warning when I try to turn up the volume on something I'm listening to. It basically tells me that listening to loud stuff will damage my hearing. It's really annoying." That is quite annoying, Shelby. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I've ever had my phone warn me that it's getting too loud. I don't, that doesn't quite understand. I've never had, like, my phone tell me that it's too freaking loud. Are you kidding me? Too loud? Who can, what? You must not have an iPhone is probably what the deal is. Because, like, I have an iPhone and I've never had that happen before. My first bit of advice to you before I rant on your behalf is get an iPhone. I swear, most of the time when people complain to me about their phones, I'm like, do you have an iPhone? And they're like, no. And I'm like, get an iPhone. By the way, this podcast is unofficially sponsored by iPhone. But anyway, that is annoying when your phone tries to dictate your life. It's just aggravating to me. I do actually have that happen with my iPhone because now I have like an Apple Watch and it tracks your health and your sleep and it tells you when to go to bed and all that stuff. And it can even tell me how much water to drink. It can even tell me when I should wash my hands. I haven't turned on that option and I don't plan to turn on that option. But I mean, seriously, I actually, you know what? There is actually a thing on the iPhone that tells me how loud it's been. And fortunately for me, it hasn't gotten that loud yet. For them to warn me or tell me that I'm being too loud with my iPhone. Maybe I am actually being a responsible person by not being too loud for my phone. But still, that is interesting. I'm sick and tired of technology trying to run my life. Yet I still want technology to run my life. I'm a sad person. And apparently so are you, Shelby. But it's just... it's frustrating. You know, it's quite an awful line that we have to walk between. Like, do we want our phones to tell us what to do? Or do we not want our phones to tell us what to do? I kind of don't want our phones to tell us what to do. I'm sick of our phones telling us what to do. But at the same time, I still kind of do want them to tell us what to do. But our phone, the people, you know what we should be doing? We should be telling our phones what to do instead of the other way around. Didn't it used to be like that? But it's not like that anymore. But it should still be like that. Thank you for your contribution. Let's go on to the next one. Thanks for watching today. I appreciate it. If you could please hit the subscribe button and the like button. Or you can hit the unlike button if you want to be a jerk. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, please be sure to subscribe, rate, and review. Happy What's Pissing You Off Wednesday, everybody. And that's the bottom line if you smell what the McTaggart Attack podcast is cooking.